up, y'all? We're back with another review, and this is Thedeadsouth, the new album by Thedeadsouth.
Sugar and Joy.
I'm gonna heaven in a wheelbarrow. I'm gonna heaven, yes sir.
Yeah, Sugar and Joy is the name, and the way I found out about these guys, it was about 2 years ago. Shit, we were still living on the Peabody house.
And that was 3 years ago.
Yes, about four fucking years ago.
It had to be 4 years, because 3 years ago you just moved in there.
Yeah, so it was about 4 years ago, and Facebook, people were sharing the music video for In Hell I'll Be in Good Company or whatever. And that song with like the whistling, and they're just kind of doing this, and the background's constantly changing. And I remember being like, damn, this is really cool, because I'm a major fan of the alternative country and folk music that is slowly on the rise.
The good country.
Yeah. And fucking, I was like, oh, these are some cool motherfuckers, you know? And then I just forgot about them. I totally forgot about them. And then earlier this year, Zach hit me up, dude, Thedeadsouth, check them out, it's so good. I just bought their first 2 albums. And I'm like, oh, that's these motherfuckers, dude. Shit, I forgot about these dudes. So I got the first 2 albums. Love the shit out of them.
I never stopped playing those 2 albums. When I first got them, like, that was all I ever heard. And Melissa's like, could you please listen to something else? No!
It's just fucking good. Fucking just fairly dark bluegrass shit. Not what I like about these guys, out of a lot of the artists in this scene, they don't really have drums.
No, they don't. Not at all.
Which is really fucking cool.
There's no drums.
Which is, yeah, like no fucking drums.
It's just bass,
banjos,
banjo, mandolin, and acoustic guitar.
Yeah,
that's all
it's so
it is.
fucking cool.
I love how simple it is. It sounds like back porch music.
Yeah.
Like, you're at someone's gathering and there's just some guys, there's guitars around and they all pick it up and they just start jamming. It sounds like that. There is one song on this new CD, kind of threw me off because his vocals are going through a filter. I don't like that. Yeah.
Which song?
God, give me a CD.
But yeah, I loved the shit out of them, played them out, and then it got me into, you know, I bought some more alternative country guys like The Native Howl. They're one that had been on my radar for a while.
I can't remember what song it is.
The Native Howl do the thrash grass kind of stuff, but they do a lot of different stuff too. Kind of funky stuff, jammy stuff, southern rock kind of stuff. Really good fucking band. Native Howl, check them
Crawdaddy
out.
Served Cold.
Yeah, I like that. Then I got some more Builders and the Butchers. They're fucking awesome. If you like Strawfoot, Builders and the Butchers is probably the closest to Strawfoot you're gonna get. Yeah, so what song has the filter?
It's one of the middle tracks.
Could it be Fat Little Killer Boy?
Yeah.
Really? Dude, I love this song.
I don't like the filter.
Is he doing the filter the whole time?
Yeah. I don't like it. I like it when he sings clean. There's no
It
filters.
gives it this kind of crazy echoey thing.
I don't like it.
Really?
Don't like it.
That's one of my favorite tracks.
It's a good song. It's a good song, but I don't like filters over stuff like that because it sounds enhanced, and I don't.
It doesn't fit the old time.
Exactly. They're so simple. They're such a simple group that they don't need computers or any drums or anything like that, and that took me out of it.
I get that. Like, to me, I don't know, there's more of a rockabilly style to the voice with the filter for me that I thought was cool.
Just doesn't belong in Thedeadsouth.
But I totally get that though. I totally get what you mean, because like take Oh Brother Where Art Thou. If they were throwing shit like that on them songs, that would just not work.
Take you out of the experience.
But this album is, as far as I remember, because I haven't listened to those other 2 probably since February. It's been several months for me.
Yeah.
And so I want to say this album is considerably darker than those two, because those two are dark. But
those two are really dark. They talk. I mean, I don't know
there's
if
the
it's
one
any
song
dark.
about fucking the cousin.
Yeah, I don't know if this is any darker than those.
Yeah, I don't know if it's
on,
any darker.
I think it's on par with them because, I mean, he's talking about murder and shit, killing his wife and
Yeah. So I think maybe
running
it's about
from the
as
law.
dark.
I mean, it's about the same shit.
Yeah. Maybe it's just because this one's
It's-
fresher on my
and
brain
there's-
at the moment.
I want to say there's no cussing in it.
What's funny is Snake Man has cussing. And
Okay.
that's the only one. Snake Man Part 2.
Because in the other one, he
It
was
says
like,
something about bullshit. Like, that's about it.
I just want liquor and whores.
Yeah. The Liquor and Horse song. Liquor and Horse.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking when I
Just
heard
think
that.
of
and I'm
Bubbles.
Like, God damn it, don't ruin it. Bubbles, you fucking Trailer Park Boys should have ended in season 7.
Fucking, but...
Oh, there's another season coming out.
Oh, yeah? I still haven't finished the last season,
Like
man.
a full season that's not your bullshit cartoon.
Yeah. I mean...
I'm sorry.
I'm glad them dudes are still doing it.
No, they
But-
need to find something else, man.
It hasn't been laugh out loud hilarious for a couple years for me now.
Since Netflix took over.
Well, I think the first 2 seasons, maybe when Netflix took over, I really enjoyed.
Hey, the first one was all right. The first when he had the goldfish,
Yeah.
that one was all right. The goldfish died and Bubbles would replace it.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah.
But since then, like, I don't care.
J-Rock getting the kid, man. There's some funny shit going on.
I don't
man.
care about some Jacob.
Jacob. Oh, yeah.
I miss Corey and Trevor.
I'm glad that Corey came back though.
Yeah.
Him and Jacob together are, to me, on par, a decent duo.
It's the same thing, though.
Exactly. So like, it made me like Trevor better when Corey came back, because I was like Phil Collins and what's his name, Jacob was not really digging him all that much.
Yeah.
Except for Bam, what are you doing, man?
Yeah.
Peanut butter and jam, whatever the fuck. Too much Trailer Park Boys.
But they're
Big
Canadians.
fans.
These are Canadians.
Yeah, well, yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there's the connection.
Wow, there is the connection. Yeah, Canadian group doing really good fucking bluegrass music.
You ever heard them talk?
No, I haven't.
It's hilarious.
Is it?
Because they got the deepest fucking Canadian accents.
Damn.
And they look like they're from Alabama.
Yeah.
They sing like they're from Alabama.
Yeah, that's what I like, is these dudes are from fucking Canada. And they're doing bluegrass music as good, if not better, than people here in the South. Because it's still Bible Belt territory, y'all. Like,
But the
It's not
music
going
sucks. When all the every country song has like that trap beat to it.
oh, that's awful now, man.
And
Awful.
it's just, I
If
can't.
the shit sounds like Kane Brown, I just want to, oh man, it's awful. Horrible, man. Fuck.
Like, I know this song is old, but I still can't get behind that. I still can't get over these lyrics. God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. I don't even know who sang it. I heard it at work one day, and I'm like, what is this fucking garbage?
Oh my god. But yeah, the alternative country scene, man. The alternative bluegrass. Some people call it Gothic Americana.
I call it fuck this.
Yeah,
I
like,
call it
just
country.
that-
I don't call it alternative
that
nothing. This is
fucking-
like what country used to be.
Yeah, and that's sad that. Well, yeah, this is more bluegrass. Really, it's easier to say bluegrass.
Derivative from.
Yeah, bluegrass, original country. I hate that you have to say alternative country now
Southern
for something
shit.
that. Yeah, southern, just good ass southern shit. Motherfucking
It's like these motherfuckers drink nothing but sweet tea.
like,
Sweet tea and cornbread.
but with fucking alcohol in the tea, man, like liquor in the tea. Motherfucking
Straight whiskey.
goddamn seriously, this shit is not like
That's what they should have called it, whiskey and sweet tea.
for real. But damn, like these guys, man, fuck, are not radio country. I don't even call it country. It's
No, it's
just nothing.
pop. See, like Dad made a very good analogy several years ago. He said, country is always 10 to 15 years behind what's popular.
I've been
on
saying
radio.
that shit. Always 20 years behind.
It is, but
Because
now,
they just now started successfully adding hip hop to it.
yeah, and that shit's been around forever.
Yeah, there's been a couple times they've tried to add hip hop to country music.
But it's not country anymore. It's like
It's just
it's like
really
country.
shitty
Country
rock
music is like so ashamed to be fucking country that they don't even do country anymore.
It's shitty because like most of the time it sounds like really shitty rock music, but with really fake Southern accents.
Yeah.
Really,
You can tell a fake Southern accent when he's doing it like
when he's
this.
singing like this.
Or he's just putting more inflections on
Gonna
his,
sing like
on
Brad
his
Paisley.
Southern accent. Nerd.
Oh, it's awful, man.
Yeah, these guys don't even have a Southern accent.
Yeah, seriously.
And they're singing.
And they fucking sound more authentic than shit.
They're
around
from another
here, man.
country. God damn it.
Isn't that fucking sad, dude? That is fucking sad. Motherfucker. I
Good
mean,
things
really.
come from Canada.
Good things come from Canada.
Our brothers from the north.
Yeah. Goddamn, this shit is just better, man, than, like, that whole scene, dude. Strawfoot, motherfucking. That dude's starting a new band, though.
Good. That's good to hear.
Yeah, Marcus Eder, because we're buddies on Facebook, and he's talking about practices all the time, and he says it's not like Strawfoot with, like, he said it's still that Southern music, but it's not all Hellfire and Damnation.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, but he said this one's more about life, and I bet it just sounds like Strawfoot. You know what I'm saying?
Life is hellfire and
Yeah.
damnation, so.
Seriously. So I'm hoping that they eventually put some shit out. But, motherfucking, like, there's a huge scene of this stuff in Portland, over in Oregon. Like, a huge scene of this
Oregon,
kind of
that's
stuff.
fucking weird.
Yeah, like,
Remember when it was in Nashville?
right, remember when it was in Nashville? But, like, what's cool, though, is, like, Oregon, man, that's the Oregon Trail, you know? That's country as fuck.
True.
You know,
True,
so...
very true.
I can believe that, you know?
It's better than it being in California.
California makes sense to an extent.
Okay, New York.
Texas, yeah, not in New York. Maybe further up north in New York, like way up there, because Virginia mountains and shit. But that's a little south. My geography's horrible, people. Florida's that way.
Technically it is. Because that's the direction we drive to Florida.
That's the whole joke
Yeah.
of when I said that, but everybody's like, what, man, Florida's what?
Well, see, I wasn't laughing at it. It was Ashley that started laughing at it.
Yeah.
Because I understood what you meant.
Yeah.
The mall's this way. Well, Florida's that way.
Yeah. But I got to get back on track.
I will say, I don't like how there's 2 intro tracks.
I like Snake Man Part 1.
It's just an intro, isn't it?
I mean, yeah, but it's a minute and 42 seconds.
Why not put that on the one track?
I don't know. I mean,
Because if they did that, there would be...
it would just be an 11-track album.
Yeah.
If they'd do that.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, then what do you call Distant Oneself? That's the third intro. Well, that's the outro technically. That's only a minute and 7 seconds.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. And it's Rain. That's just so fucking awesome. So fucking awesome.
I love it when it sounds like the...
Yeah, that.
when they're bouncing, it sounds like...
Hell yeah. But so it starts off with Act of Approach. Just, you know.
That's the same thing.
Oh, so is it sort of ending with that
Yeah,
same
it's the
bit?
same damn thing.
A variation of it, yeah. But fucking, it's just cool as fuck to me. I'm cool with these little short instrumental bluegrass jams, like Snake Man Part 1. This is really cool.
Did you watch the video for Diamond Ring?
No.
It was cool. It's like all the guys are sitting there at a poker table. They're playing poker, and I think he ends up killing one of them.
Yeah. But it is cool. When it gets dark. It'll get there. There. Yeah, when he throws in a little bit of that fucking...
Love them minor chords.
Yeah. The shit is cool as fuck. Then you get into Diamond Ring, which... Diamond Ring I like.
Gold is gonna be mine. Reminds me of an old cowboy outlaw whose woman is pestering him that she wants this thing.
Diamond ring.
He wants a diamond ring, and he's like, well, there's only one way I can get it.
Gotta steal the gold from the train, motherfucker.
Yep. Gotta kill some motherfuckers.
And Blue Trash, I like that. Blue Trash I like a lot. I don't know if that is a actual term.
Blue trash?
Yeah. Instead of white trash, it's blue trash. I guess for blue collar trash people.
Never thought of that.
But fucking Blue Trash is really good. That's so fucking badass.
I like going to heaven in a wheelbarrow.
But yeah, Heaven in a Wheelbarrow is one of my favorites.
Going to heaven in a wheelbarrow. I don't like that he's not on there as much. Because the other one...
Is he on the... Because I barely remember... Like I said, I barely remember them other two.
He was on one where he's like... I hope they don't televise the things that I used to do.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, so this is the only song where he's like the fucking lead.
He's had at least 2 or 3 songs in the last albums.
Damn.
Like, he was a prominent vocalist on one of them.
Huh.
Or at least both the last 2 albums. And this is the only song that he kind of does a solo on. I'm like, I'm a little disappointed.
Huh.
I mean, I do like the other guy's voice better, but I like the change of pace when they, when he
Because to tell you the truth, I like that guy's voice better.
Yeah.
I like the more...
higher pitch.
Yeah, the real exaggerated bluegrass voice that he
I
uses.
do like how he's like, the things that I used to do.
Yeah. But there's a song, Alabama People, I really like. And we're right next door to Alabama.
We might as well be Alabama because we grew up there.
Yeah, they're...
spent more time there than we did in Georgia.
Yeah, we're growing, yeah.
Well, technically, I don't
Not
know
the same
anymore.
in a way, man. We lived in Alabama.
Because I've lived in Georgia 10 fucking years now.
Yeah.
You've been like back and forth.
Yeah. But yeah, they're right next door to us. I mean, we'll be... It's a 10-minute drive, not even.
You go there every Friday.
Just about. It's been a couple weeks now. I'm not even going to go hit them up this weekend either. Yeah, Alabama People is really good.
I got a phone call. Hold up. Like this. Jump cut, everybody.
Alright, we're back. I can't remember what I was saying. But,
Well, the Dead South being good.
the album is fucking great. I wish... I wish we had like a radio station that just played alt country. So it would play this, it would play shit like just folk music in general, man, like Decemberists, fucking Builders and the Butchers, Hank 3.
You'll never get Hank 3 on the radio.
Man,
he's too dirty.
But for real though, he's got shit that ain't that dirty that's as good. I mean, come on. Fucking, we just need a radio station that can and will showcase.
We need a radio
Good
station
shit.
with balls.
Yeah, good.
But now
fucking-
here's all the young kids telling us, well, just listen to it on Spotify.
Yeah.
No, fuck you. I don't want to have to scroll through my phone and pick a radio station when I already have everything on my phone.
I mean, just for the masses, man. Something.
Yeah, exactly. It's in your car.
Yes.
Turn your radio
a station
on.
that has some fucking. At least, I think all radio stations need balls, but country at least, because at least the local rock stations mostly play garbage, but at least you'll get some good shit here and there.
Sidetrack. You know how every year, fucking starting at the last week of October, they'll play Christmas music 24/7? They actually got balls this year. Dude, I've heard Smashing Pumpkins, Christmas. I've heard The Kinks, Christmas. Several other songs that aren't your traditional fucking Jingle Bells and Silent Night and shit. I'm surprised. So every time I'm in the car, I'm like, what are they playing now? What are they? I heard fucking Willie Nelson. You know, this is what I'm talking about. Like, there's so much fucking Christmas songs out there, and the radio stations here always stick with the same bullshit. 5 different versions of Jingle Bells in 1 hour.
3 versions of Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah, but we had the Kinks. Holy shit,
It's all right.
that was cool. Anyway,
It's all
sorry.
right. But yeah, for the masses at least, all radio stations need to have balls, but at least give us one for the other side of Southern style.
Yeah, because there's a lot of stuff on the Dead South, or stuff that they do, period, that is very radio friendly.
Yeah. I mean, fuck.
And they are not ashamed to be country. Bluegrass. They're not ashamed. Like,
And
what-
you could even still play other shit. You could play some Cash on there. Hell, you could play some fucking...
man, that would be amazing.
Right. You could play some old Hank Williams on there.
Merle Haggard.
Yeah, some old fucking Mother Maybelle and the Carter family and shit, Statler Brothers. Fucking, you can even play that stuff. Just make the shit rootsy as a motherfucker. And at the same
Because
time...
country forgot their roots.
Fuck yeah, dude. Fucking, you can... Just something that... God, because I hate the South. There are a lot of things I love about the South, but there's a lot of things I fucking hate about the South.
Could you see yourself living up north?
Oh yeah. Easily.
Where?
Maine,
I knew it.
Boston.
I fucking knew it.
anywhere in Massachusetts. Fucking,
Now, why?
It's because the history is a little more interesting.
It's not as because no one really wants to go back on Southern history and be proud of it.
I mean, fuck. Yeah, I mean, it just looks cooler to me, certain places, man. It just looks cooler. The winters and the fall. Like, winter and fall is my season, and their shit. Our winters and falls here in Columbus, Georgia are distinct in look, but it's very... But I like the way our winters and falls look because it's dreary as fuck.
Yeah.
Overcast
It looks
skies.
depressing.
Yeah, you never see the sun. Overcast skies.
It's
raining all the time.
It's wet and humid.
Yeah, and if it's not raining, it's just wet because the sun's not out to dry anything. So all the potholes are just filled with dead, wet leaves, and all the trees are
I
naked.
like that look though. I
do.
I like seeing dead leaves everywhere.
I like that look, but I do like that ideal fall and winter look too. So I would be happy up there, up in the northern areas.
You know, I've never thought about what Japan looks like in the winter.
I have no idea, man.
Their weather is pretty much just like ours. Hot.
I have no idea. But
I'd like to go there. I wouldn't like to live there.
I mean, even like Oregon, man, I could definitely be up that way. Especially like the states that legalized weed.
I can go to Colorado.
Colorado,
Definitely.
fucking Oregon, man. I could definitely
I mean,
be that way.
It'll take some adjusting, getting used to the snow, because we've had like what 5 snows in our entire life,
Yeah, it
and
might.
one where it lasted more than 5 days.
Yeah, it's such a rare thing here, but I mean, fuck, dude.
Blizzard of '93.
Goddamn, Plus, up there, it snows and people are ready for it,
Mm-hmm.
and the world still functions. Down here, if it snows, everything's shut down.
If it's a forecast of snow, if
Yeah, if it's a
predicting it.
forecast, if it's a possible snow, everything's the whole
Kids stay
city
home,
is
school
shut
shut
the fuck
down, everything shuts down.
Yeah, it's crazy. Because nothing down here is built to like hold all that kind of shit.
We don't have snow tires.
Yeah, so I mean, for real. Yeah, so I mean, Dead South is bad as fuck. I'm a big fan of folk music, and not like what's that man's name from the '60s? Bob Dylan. Not like Bob Dylan folk. It's what a lot of people consider folk music. I'm talking about straight up like roots.
I don't really consider him folk. I
Right.
consider him like old singer-songwriter kind of rock and roll from back in the day.
Yeah, I'm talking, when I say folk, I mean like roots music, early mountain music and shit, fucking bluegrass, jug bands, stuff like that. I love that shit.
I feel like you're in Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. And, we just need a radio station that has balls to play that kind of shit down here. So, all of our annoying-ass rednecks are down here that I hate. Can possibly hear something and be like, whoa, man, this is pretty cool, and they're not fucking talking about how much they love Kenny Chesney. And,
Or how the hardest thing they ever heard is Metallica.
yeah, like, seriously.
I sure do love that Black Album. Anything they did after that.
Anything with that "Don't Tread on Me" snake, man, I'm definitely cool with that.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me Bud Light.
Yeah, it's annoying, especially down here. It's real annoying. So I could only hope, but it's not gonna happen
Oh,
unless we start our own radio
yeah.
station.
See, that's the thing. We gotta have a pirate radio station to
Yeah.
get people into this.
Be happy, Harry Hard on. Goddamn, that's what we need to do. Just start our own radio station.
But it's like a lot of country are ashamed to be country. And even fucking Mumford and Sons are ashamed that they started out kind of country.
Yeah, and you know what? I can't even really go back to that old Mumford shit either.
I can't either. Because it's like, yeah, there's good stuff, but it's not that good. It's not that good anymore, to me.
It was interesting.
It-
For shit that got popular.
Right, for the time, it's a gateway,
Yeah,
is what it
yeah,
was.
yeah.
For me, it was like, well, that's cool. Little Lion Boy, or Little Lion Man, however the fuck it's called. That was the first song I ever heard. I'm sure it's the first one a lot of people heard. But they put their first two albums sound identical to each other.
Yeah.
You can pull something off the second album and think it came off the first album.
Yeah.
And then they started doing electric fucking guitars and drums. They put a drummer in the band.
Yeah, now they just
You
suck.
just forget who you were. Like I'm all right. I'm fine with bands experimenting and doing certain things, but don't make a full album of it.
Like, they were already different and fairly unique for some mainstream stuff when they came out, and then they did that album that just sounded like everyone else.
They sounded like Coldplay.
Every other fucking indie rock band on the scene, and
And that was just garbage.
just annoying. And then that one, what did it come out last year? That
18 goddamn songs.
That one fucking sucked.
Melissa was like, all he's doing is whining. I'm like, you haven't heard much Mumford and Sons, have you? But like, fuck, these dudes were inspired by Mumford and Sons. They call themselves like the dirty Mumford and Sons or something like that. And they have more Mumford kind of songs than Mumford does.
I don't know, man. It don't remind me all that much of Mumford.
Well, that's what they were saying. That's what they were inspired by when they started it. One of the singers said they look at themselves as like a dirty Mumford and Sons or something like that.
Yeah, man. Just the state of Southern music is garbage. But there's good shit out there. A lot
There's
of good shit out there. There's so many.
It's coming from places that's not South.
Yeah, there's so many. There's so fucking many. I mean, there's The Devil Makes Three. They're really good.
Who's that?
This fucking, they do a little, I mean, there's a little rockabilly in it, a little bit of, what do you call it? Just cool southern music. I guess it's a little more New Orleans. A little more New Orleans. Shit, even, that one band that I love, goddamn, what are their name? I have them here.
What's the spider sticker from?
That's
an ant.
That's the Prodigy. That is in the. Remember when they would come with a card with download these ringtones?
Oh God.
This is the Invaders Must Die.
Is that the one with
Boom, 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 boom.
something window pane?
Boom, 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 boom. Wow, 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 wow.
I hear thunder, but there's no rain.
Yeah, I hear thunder, but there's no rain.
Fucking Elmer Fudd.
But damn it, what are they called, man? Damn it, right here, these motherfuckers. Dust Bowl Revival. They one of my favorite fucking Southern style bands because it's very Dixieland, a lot of blues, a lot of just a real fun fucking band, real fucking fun band. So there's a lot of cool shit happening with Southern style music, but just not on the radio. Netzer Ebb is a old German industrial group.
I was about to say, I thought it said Nazi at first. So is this any good?
Yeah, if you like the box set, that is like the box set continued. But you got to get the 2-disc version. Or no, not 2-disc, but the deluxe version.
Dude, is this the deluxe?
Yeah, because there's like 30-something tracks or something like that on the deluxe.
31?
Yeah. And then the other one is only like half that or less.
This is shit that was on the box.
Yeah, there's like there's like 2 or 3 things that's on the box, but the rest of that shit I did not hear on the box set at all.
Beans.
Yeah, Beans is on there.
Do Re Mi.
That's on there. But if the rest of that shit, I'm telling you, not on the box. But if you like the weird fucking shit from the box, that shit is definitely worth getting. Talking about
We gotta do
Kurt Cobain.
We gotta do a retro on
Yeah, we gotta do it. But we did a slight retro when it was the 20th anniversary of his death.
What did we talk about?
We talked about the albums.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, we need to do a revise because I don't remember that.
Yeah, we need to do a revised version where because like at the time I wasn't too familiar with all their shit.
You didn't even hear.
Because like I just got Bleach and
yeah, I'm so
Incesticide
surprised
the other
that
day.
you just heard Bleach.
Yeah, right.
I had that back in
That's
like
cool.
2000.
Fucking the little remaster.
Oh, I haven't seen that one yet.
Fucking remaster with a live concert at the end of the CD and.
And they spell his name how they do on the other one. You see how Kurt Cobain's name is spelled? With a D.
Oh, Kurt.
Yeah, Kurt.
Weird. Is it like that on any of the other albums?
I don't think so. But it's like that on my Bleach.
Really?
I have the original Bleach.
Could we have been just misspelling his name every time we type it in?
Well, he also
Yeah,
has,
no D on this one.
he has Cobain spelled with a K on here, so that's not right.
Kurt.
I mean, I've always spelled Cobain wrong because I put an E at the end of it. And then I realize after I type it.
And then there's a big old 50-something page book up in there with a bunch of damn pictures. Yeah.
So this is the before drummer.
Oh.
That's not the Dave Grohl.
Definitely not Dave Grohl. He ain't on that album.
So, wait, there's one disc?
Yeah. They just added the concert to the disc.
I don't like that.
Why?
Give me another disc.
Oh, well.
Oh, it doesn't even look the same.
It's a re-release.
I don't know.
So, I mean...
I do appreciate they give you its own little sleeve. I like it when they...
Yeah,
do
I'd
that.
rather there be its own...
Because if it wasn't, I would put it in with the lyric book. I
Yeah,
would put it in the lyric book.
seriously.
So what's the lyrics like? Because there was nothing on the other one. It was just a foldable page.
Oh, wow, yeah, there's just tons and tons of pictures to look at. Tons of shit.
Yeah, that was it. It's like you get the cover, that, and then you open it, and it was a picture of him laying out on the drums.
I believe that picture is in there, but then just tons and tons more. Just pictures out the ass.
'Cause, Courtney Love needed money.
Yeah. I need to buy the rest of the whole albums, man. Fucking.
Yeah, Celebrity Skin ain't bad.
Yeah, I like Celebrity Skin. I had an old copy not in the case that I found it upon many years ago.
I remember back then you said it was garbage.
Yeah.
That's the picture.
Yeah. But I like it now.
Yeah.
But I still love the one with Miss World.
Is that the one with doll parts?
Yeah, doll parts and shit, and Olympia or whatever. When I went to school, Olympia, that's good as shit. But I mean, fuck, man. Yeah, we do need to do a full-on Nirvana retro. We need to do a Queens of the Stone Age one too. We need to fucking make a list of retros
Sum
that
41.
we damn sure want to do. God,
I know, you're not looking forward to that.
that would. I mean, like for right now, ones where we don't have to get too familiar with shit.
I don't have to, you
That's
do.
what I'm saying. Like, we can jump on a Nirvana one easy, and we can jump on a Queens of the Stone Age one easy.
Yeah.
With little preparation. You know what I mean?
With no preparation.
Yeah.
I mean, just listen to Nirvana for a week.
Yeah.
It's not that hard. I mean, because they only have 3 fucking albums.
Right? Like, I mean, really. Really. Yeah, make a little list. Also, what I wanted to do is look at, because it's overdue. I want to look at the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Oh,
I want to look at the people
I've
who've been
never even thought about
nominated.
doing that.
I want to look at the people who've been nominated and talk about if they have worse. Because there's a lot of shit we can talk about.
Because there's a lot of bands that were
Hall of
nominated
Fame.
but didn't...
Didn't get in.
Didn't
you
get
know,
inducted.
and then got inducted later on. But then there's still the controversies of like, should you add hip hop groups to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame? And I'd like to get into discussions on
Why
that
don't you just
too.
call it the Music Hall of Fame?
It would be easier.
Yeah,
but,
because
I mean,
you're discriminating against other artists. You know, I mean, yes, it is technically rock and roll, but is Green Day rock and roll? Because in the beginning they used to consider themselves punk.
I mean, you know, it's still derivative of rock and roll. I mean, you wouldn't have none of that shit if it wasn't for rock and roll. So maybe it's just easier to call it the Rock and Roll. Really, it should just be
It
the
rolls
music.
off the tongue.
Yeah, it
Rock
really
and
should
Roll
just be
Hall
the
of
Music
Fame
Hall
rolls
of
off the
Fame.
tongue better than Music Hall of Fame.
Yeah. I mean, to me,
Is there a Country Hall of Fame?
I think there is. And
Then rap just needs to have their own.
I think they might. They might.
Then it would just be everybody.
Isn't that the fucking?
You know,
truth?
if they had one,
The Hip Hop Hall
the
of
very
Fame.
there you go,
everything
Hip Hop
is
Hall
part
of
Hip
Fame.
Hop now,
The very
man.
first inductors or inductees would be Tupac, Biggie, NWA, and then individual people from NWA.
Beastie Boys, Run DMC, Fat Boys.
And then Wu-Tang would be like, we don't care.
Yeah.
I don't want to be a part of that. Well, then some people might be offended that Beastie Boys are in it. They're not hip hop. Yeah, they're kind of one of the only consistent. Well, considering one died, they were the most consistent hip hop artists from the '80s that survived the '80s and the
Who
transition
could
to
still
the
put
'90s.
out good
Yeah.
shit, man.
There's not one sleeper album of theirs. It's all fucking good shit. We got so sidetracked.
I mean, really, we got real side.
Dead South,
Dead South, rating time.
9.
9. Oh, yeah. Oh, man.
If it was a beer and you were gonna drink it, what's your alcohol content?
9.5 if I can get it.
We're talking about that Imperial Voodoo Ranger.
Goddamn Elysian space dust.
I love some of that.
motherfucking, yeah, I'm gonna give it a 9 too. It's motherfucking, it's great all the way through.
Yeah.
I like every bit of it. But it's another one that's like, how many times am I gonna listen to this throughout the year? Wondering.
How many times are you gonna come back to it?
Yeah, how many times?
It might be at this point. You don't listen to the Dead South for another 6 months, and then you're like, you get that itch, and then you just play all 3 albums for a whole week.
Yeah, because I'm going to have to be turning it back on toward the end of the year anyway, because I'm going to have to play every new fucking album that is contenders for my top 10. Yeah, Bayla's dreaming down here.
Oh, she's doing a little butt wiggle.
But yeah, definitely a 9. It's a damn good album, great follow-up, and I mean, definitely worth checking out, especially if you like Southern music and more of the darker, seedier side of Southern music, where everything is, robbing banks, murder,
Robbing trains,
silly songs, like Wheelbarrow's definitely a silly track,
I love
really
that.
fun silly track. Very gospel sort of bluegrass, gospel bluegrass. Really like that. Definitely worth checking out. Definitely worth everybody's time. This is a group that
and they make very entertaining music videos.
See, I've only ever seen the one, man.
Oh, well.
I've only ever
Check
seen
out the
one.
Diamond Ring music video when you can.
Hell yeah. But definitely worth fucking looking at these guys. They're sort of on the rise. I'm hoping that they can get a little bit of a mainstream attention.
I hope not, because mainstream attention just fucks everything up.
I don't know.
Who, like, if they got mainstream, do you think they would still be what they are now?
Yeah, because, I mean, there are bands not in the mainstream that do bullshit, too. It's what I'm saying is like, all right, here's the thing. Take when the Seattle scene guy hit in the mainstream. Did any of them dudes really start to suck? When they got that attention?
No.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
this
It's
is
like,
back in the 90s,
I just want
though.
I just want them to have a little more exposure.
Yeah.
Fucking just enough exposure to give them, several hundred more fans and shit, and then they can just step away. Step away from the mainstream. Just give them some attention, some exposure and shit. Not to where the record labels are dictating what they do, because obviously right now, they're able to do what they want.
Yeah. The one term I can't stand is rock is dead. Like, it's not. You just have to look for it.
Yeah, like
It's just dead in pop radio. It's just not popular.
rock isn't dead. It just smells a little funny.
It's not dead, period. It's still around. If you like rock, you gotta search for it.
Yeah, there's just not any really good rock on the radio.
Because the radio stations around here can't let go of Led Zeppelin and Queen and Metallica.
And they showcase Five Finger Death Punch,
Theory of a Dead Man.
Theory of a Dead Man, and Shinedown, and fucking Disturbed, and just nothing I really care about.
But we give it a 9. Check it out. And look for us on the Twitters and
Yeah.
the Facebooks, and like and subscribe and stuff.
Yeah.
Helps us go a long way because YouTube sucks.
Check out the Patreon. You can donate and request reviews, man.
Yeah, request reviews that we'll get to eventually.
Check our shit out on horrorphilia.com also, with a whole bunch of other podcasts. Oh yeah.
What makes this horror?
Yeah, I don't know. But
They just want traffic on the website.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on there that has sort of veered away from horror. Like, we were the first non-horror thing on there, just because of it being music. And then,
there's horror music.
Yeah. But I mean, as far as like not talking about horror movies, because everyone on there, it's all horror movies. But then Alex ended the Skeleton Crew and has been doing the Married with Children podcast. So that's not horror. And then me and Frank, the Fresh from the Basement's on there. And we talk about horror every once in a while, but we talk about, other shit. Other movies and stuff too, so
eventually we're gonna do the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
Eventually we got this podcast idea talking about comic book movies.
The easiest way to do that is if you just paid for Disney Plus, because all of them's gonna be on there.
And apparently Disney Plus is gonna be real cheap too.
It's like $6.
Yeah, real cheap.
$6.
Probably worth looking into.
Yeah, comes out next month.
But
and the
it's a podcast.
Lady and the Tramp movie's gonna be on there.
This podcast I've been wanting to do for a while, because I'm not the biggest fan of comic book movies anymore, and
See, that's the thing. You stop watching when they got better,
and now I'm getting ready to watch when they're starting to go down.
I will say I'm not excited to see Black Widow.
I'm not excited to see any of them.
I wouldn't mind seeing Joker.
Yeah, I'd like to see that. I mean, yeah, but yeah, I've let a lot of ones that I know that are good just slip past because I'm just over it. I'm like, man.
Well, because it became so saturated in the 2000s.
Many. Yeah, I think after
because everyone tried to be Spider-Man and X-Men, and they just failed.
Yeah, but the whole podcast will be talking about comic book movies, the ones because I do like some comic book movies.
The Burton Batmans.
Yeah, definitely the Burton Batmans, the Raimi Spider-Mans.
Even though everyone hates on Spider-Man 3, it was still alright.
So, but I can't wait to talk about that one on the podcast.
Then you're gonna eventually have to see Venom.
Yeah. See, a lot
Venom
of that
was all
shit,
right, man. Venom
a lot
was
of
all
that
right.
shit. Venom just no, man. Oh,
I'm not even gonna lie, man. I enjoyed Venom. And you just got to take yourself out of it.
Yeah, that's the
and
thing.
just imagine that Spider-Man doesn't exist.
That's the thing.
Take the main ingredient that makes Venom who he is. Take that out of it.
But we'll get on that podcast eventually, man. I've been talking about it for a couple years now.
Did you see a picture of Woody Harrelson as Carnage?
No.
Dude, he's got like the reddest, curliest, fucking fake ass wig that makes him look like
This man
goddamn.
who's been bald for like 30 years,
I know.
man.
So him with hair just makes it look more fake. But it's like Cabbage Patch kind of orange curly hair.
Wow.
It just stands out so bad.
But we'll get on that shit. Those are some things cooking up. I think probably early next year, because right now I want to get
Picking my nose,
some of these lists out of the way. There aren't many new albums. We might do a couple catch-up reviews.
No, there's no reason because
Really
we're going
ain't
to
no
talk
reason.
about them all at the end of the year in the list.
That is
anyway.
fucking true. That
Because
is
I was thinking,
true.
I still want to do Flaming Lips, or I still want to do this, and I want to do this, and I'm like, why? Because we're going to end up talking about them at the end of the year any fucking
Because
way.
I still want to talk about Amanda Palmer. Still want to talk about KMFDM.
And you can.
And still never got to talk about Chemical Brothers. But the new KMFDM, I'm saving that for when me and Nikki Virus do the part 2 of the KMFDM retro.
Who?
So Nikki Virus, Facebook friend.
Okay.
Yeah, we did KMFDM part 1 a couple months ago. She's a massive KMFDM fan, and the only other person who knows enough about KMFDM that I hit her up. I was like, look, I want to do a KMFDM retrospective. Would you like to come on my podcast? She was like, yeah, cool, man. I've never been on a podcast before, so that'd be cool. I was like, all right, fuck yeah. Because, I could get Josh on there, but no. I mean, Josh probably knows 5 albums. And it would I couldn't ask you, man, because that's like 20-something albums you have to get familiar with.
No.
You know what I'm
I would
saying?
just tell you straight up, no.
So,
I would sit there and just listen to you guys talk, and I'll throw in something every now and then,
Yeah. Yeah, so I was like, she's the only person I know who is deep in KMFDM like I am.
You can
so
just do the
hit her up.
podcast by yourself.
Huh? I could not do a podcast by myself, man.
Just keep on talking with no one
I could
around.
not, man. Oh, I could not do that shit. I like a conversation between people as opposed to me talking at the camera.
Yeah,
I'm a bigger fan of that.
At that point, you're just talking to yourself.
Yeah, I'm just talking to my fucking self. Like, wow, 30 people might have watched.
Yeah, and I did this for 2 hours.
Yeah, I sat here for 2 fucking hours talking about all this shit, and 30 people watched.
But they didn't watch the whole thing.
Yeah, they watched 5-10 minutes, maybe skipped to their favorite album just to see what I had to say about it. Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, like, there's still things, so no catch-up. So what's going to happen is, because we're really running into busy season, man. Really running into busy season right now. So...
We're running into the can't really do anything on the weekend because the holidays are coming.
Yeah, like, all weekends are about to get busy. Plus, we're still trying to work on this damn album.
Yeah.
But, yeah, we're busy as fuck. And so, really be on the lookout for
Stuff.
talking about
Content.
the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Nirvana.
The Nirvana and Queen's Retro eventually. The 100 lists of the decade, the top 10 of the year, and possibly that comic book movie retrospective next year.
I've been talking about it since...
Talking about it a couple years now. 'Cause we did a test run like 3 years ago.
Was it 2017 or 16?
Yeah,
Because I remember I had rented Iron Man on your Xbox.
Yeah, so that had
When did
to
you
be
get the
16.
PlayStation?
That was early 16, man.
You got the PlayStation early 16?
No, well, late 16. So that was like summer of 2016, man, when we
16 or 15.
did the test run. And, yeah.
I mean, we talked about the movie. I don't know
Yeah, we
why
just
you
talked
never
about the
posted
movie.
it.
I don't know why I didn't post it. I mean, I still didn't have it figured out in my head. I'm trying to make this shit really good. Trying to make this shit worth it. Worth.
All right, y'all.
Yeah!